I've rolled them 6 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so both ankles.
Yeah.
And
At
what's
the
your
same
first
time.
name?
Rachel.
You
I
rolled,
rang you.
you rolled both ankles
Yeah,
at the
at the
same
same
What
time.
on earth were you doing?
Being nosy, seeing what was going on in my backyard. Because I had my husband teaching his son and my son how to pass a rugby ball
Oh, yeah?
6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was going, what's going on out there? And I stepped out into a crack on the concrete and I rolled my ankle that way and then I quickly tried to skip
you got
and
the
landed on that one and rolled that one as well. So
Right.
I fractured a little wee fracture in this ankle and tore a ligament on the inside of my and the outside and in the middle.
All right. So your ankles are painful all the time?
Yeah, very,
Right. So
very
if we can
painful.
fix that.
And they burn all the time. Yeah, if you can fix it, I'll give you a big hug.
I'm tempted to say if I can fix it, you come and join me this weekend to learn how to heal yourself.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, seriously, because I
Yeah.
think that's what you should be doing.
yeah, my sister actually does a lot of it as well, but she's in Australia.
Yeah. Right, let's see how long. I think it's going to be less than 10 minutes, this one. We'll see. Now the first thing is the surgeon's working on the crown chakra, and I've got the word gratitude, and there's a lot of people that are very grateful to have you in their life.
Yep.
Isn't that nice to know? It's nice to know, isn't it? It's nice to know. Cool. Okay, now the problem is, of course, you are bloody stubborn.
Yes.
That is the top and bottom of this. And had you rested these when it first happened, like you knew you're supposed to do, they'd have probably healed.
Yeah, I did not rest them at all. I had
No.
to choose one foot to walk on. I needed to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a struggle,
Yeah.
but I had to choose a foot.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So they're going to fix these for you. Okay. So everything is made of energy. So your body's made of energy. You've got thoughts in your head. You've got feelings in the rest of your body, and everything is listening. Your body is listening to what's running through your head. Now the ankles. If you think about what the ankles do, you've got the foot. The under part of the foot is called the sole. That's your soul's connection with the earth. You ever thought of it that way? That's where your soul touches Mother Earth. It's called the soul. Isn't that cool? And then your ankles are where we've got lots of flexibility. A lot of your balance comes from your ankles, or a hell of a lot of it, yeah? And then your legs are you standing up for yourself. And you've had to do a lot of that this lifetime. You've had to stand up for yourself again and again and again and again. But when both ankles are weak, there's something there. It's like it's your connection with the earth isn't as strong as it should be. And it's because you're in mind too much. You're always in future. You're always what's next rather than here and now.
Yeah, worry about other things.
Yeah, so you've got to bring your awareness here and now. All right. My dad, again, it's must me night talking about my dad. He used to say there's no point in worrying. Either a thing's going to happen or not. If it doesn't happen, then you've worried unnecessarily. And if it does happen, worrying didn't help it. So let go of worry. And my teaching this lifetime about worry is this. When you worry, you're in your head. So don't be in your head. Bring your awareness into your heart. From your heart, you can care about the situation. You can care that you get the outcome you want, but there's no point worrying. So instead of worrying, move into caring. But the thing for you is be here now. You've got to be here now. All right? This moment is all that exists. I've seen somebody on YouTube recently making fun of this. Not of me, but of somebody else talking this way. So the main spiritual teacher that talks about the importance of being here now is a guy called Eckhart Tolle. And he's amazing. And it's so true. The only bit that's real is this moment. What you think of as the past is a previous now that you recall are not in this moment. And what you think of as the future is a mind projection of what may or may not happen. The only bit that's real is this moment. Now, once you can grasp that, then all you've got to do is keep keeping yourself here and now. Keep keeping yourself here and now. That's what you've got to do to heal these ankles, yeah? So he can do 75%, you've got to do the 25%. You've got to be here now. And so what we're going to do is we're going to let your awareness come into your feet, and I want you to notice of your 2 feet which feels heavier, which feels lighter. You can all do this with me, guys. All right, so just let your feet rest on the floor. Which of your 2 feet feels heavier or lighter, stronger or weaker? Just notice the difference between your 2 feet. Then look and see, where have you got more connection with the earth? Is it in your toes? Is it the ball of the foot? Is it the heel? And as you do so, as much as you're gathering that information, you've taken your awareness into your feet and you've started to activate your feet chakra. Now imagine that there is a root growing out of your big toe, down to the centre of the earth, a root growing out of the heel, down to the centre of the earth, 2 roots either side of your foot, both feet, down to the centre of the earth. And that will start grounding you, because as you direct your awareness to the feet, into these roots, down through the floor, you're moving some of your awareness there, and that will have the effect of grounding you. Now, one of the things that keeps you racing forward into the future is you don't want to make any mistakes.
No.
Right, not everybody's got that programming, okay? Some people have, I don't think I have. I will have it to some extent, we will have it to some extent. But I absolutely believe that I learn the most when I make a big mistake. Yeah, when my life goes perfectly, I tend not to learn. Like if I have a brilliant show, I'll just, oh, wasn't that wonderful, I'll go to sleep. If something doesn't go well, I'll be like laying there thinking, talking to Miriam and Tracy, and we'll thrash it around and what happened and what's your perspective, and there's learning. Yeah, but when something goes well, I tend not to learn. So do you want to learn this lifetime?
Yeah.
So you're going to need some mistakes, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Preferably not the life-threatening kind of mistakes. Yeah. But some mistakes is going to be good, isn't it? Yeah. And the 3 of us have a little business that anybody that's interested in earning some extra income, stay at the end of this session. We'll give you a quick overview on what we do. But one of our theories is we want to fail massively, because then we'll succeed massively. Yeah, look at any of your great tycoons. If you're going to fail, you might as well fail big and fail fast, and then you can have your success. But if you feel failure, you'll never do those things that you need to do to be successful. Yeah. Right, now, just go like that with your ankles. How are they feeling?
They're not as sore as what they used to be. I couldn't even do that before.
No. Right, walk
Like
around.
Walk around?
Walk around, yeah, walk around. Yep. Cool. The right one feeling good?
Yeah, no, the right one's good. The right one's feeling really good.
Cool. So we've just got a little bit in here to fix, just in here
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
Right, where you just put it.
Funny that. Might know what I'm doing, eh? No, I don't know what I'm doing. It's the surgeons that work through me. So these surgeons are surgeons that work with John of God in Brazil. John of God is the world's most amazing healer. And when they work through John of God, they take him over completely. So his soul isn't there, the entity is. And, yeah, what can I say? He works with a scalpel. I don't need to. I work with sound and light, because here in New Zealand I'd go to jail if I suddenly produced a scalpel at a show. And I'm really glad, because I'd probably be quite squeamish and pass out. So this is what I want you to think about. So you're here to learn, yes?
Yeah.
You're here to learn, okay. So if in learning we need to make a few mistakes along the way, that's okay. Now, again, overlay that with your school experience. In school, you're trying to get everything right all of the time. Whereas, you know, actually making a mistake, we learn from. There's a story, when I used to work for the bank, there was a story about a guy who worked on the London money markets. And on the London money markets, big sums of money would change hands. thousands of millions of dollars in a morning's trading. And there was this one particular trader, he lost $2 million in a morning. It wasn't even 11 o'clock, and he went the wrong way. It was like a gambling thing, and he picked the market wrong, and he lost $2 million, and the boss called him in. Sat him in the chair, and the boss, he sat in his big leather chair, and the young man sat in front of him. The boss says, "Do you know why I've called you in, Justin?" And Justin says, "Yes, sir, I lost $2 million this morning." "What do you think I'm going to do, Justin?" "I think you're going to fire me, sir." "Justin, I just spent $2 million training you." Interesting, eh? Interesting. All right, so we learn. You're here to learn. My guides a few years ago said to me, I was waiting for an answer phone to answer, and my guide said to me this: "Would you rather be all you can be, or would you rather just feel good feelings this lifetime?" And I said, "I want to be all that I can be." And they said, "But do you realise you've been keeping yourself feeling anywhere from good to terrific, and not letting yourself feel despair or anger or resentment or bitterness?" And I decided, okay, well, I'll let myself feel all of those feelings. 4 years from hell. Feeling despair, loneliness, betrayal, all those energies that I'd never felt before. But now I'm able to do so much more through that. Yeah? Right. See
It
how
feels
they
really
are.
good. Yeah, I actually felt that.
Big hug, you promised me a big hug.